Morning, guys. Long time. And it's been a long time because I haven't played any backgammon at all this year. Maybe that's a lie. I played two or three charrettes earlier in the year, but I certainly haven't played XG or done anything serious. Been very busy with work, climbing, kids, got a new cat, so lots of things. But I woke up this morning and said, "Oh, I'm going to play because." So what happened here? Um, I've got quite a high stake game this afternoon with some guys, Chouette, three of us, two guys from America that I haven't seen in about 20 years. And they probably want to play for 1,000 a point, or we were playing very high stakes 20 years ago. So they probably play around a five, is my guess. So I just want to make sure, having not played in a while, my game's like not disastrous. It's not going to be great, that's for sure, but I'm kind of curious to see how I play. Anyway, first decision, I think. I'm playing a 10 game batch against XG on iron mode. So I'm going to try and play the same speed as I would in a cash game, just to kind of get a fair reflection of where my game's at. Even though there's obviously a lot of variance in 10 games, we're going to get a good feel. So now I need to do the count. So I'm four behind, um, 14 in front, 15, 8 in front. Only a pip in front. So we're in a nice position, but it's definitely not a cube. I think it's worth the, and that's the four. I think it's worth the flies, um, to give us a better chance to make the five prime next time. Obviously, we just skip. If we get missed, we have a clear cube now. Don't even need to count the risk. Got such a strong position. But we do now because we've got to decide whether to hit with the deuce. So we're stuck 4, 10, up 11, up 13 after the roll. So do we hit? My first instinct was hit, but maybe not when we're up 11. I mean, fours, 3-1, or 2-1. It's just so bad when we get hit back here, we probably go dog. I don't think we need to up 11. I mean, he may not escape next time. And if he does, unless he rolls double six, we're still going to be favourite. So I was comfortable with that. I don't know, 5-1, whatever. Comfortable with that. Obviously, we don't like to be in a race this close now when he's got the cube, but didn't have to roll 6-5. And we can still roll well. So nothing particularly exciting here. That probably wasn't right because now twos don't come in. But I'm not going to kill myself over these small plays. It's weird, I've got to be honest, I haven't missed backgammon at all, at all. I guess when you play so much for a while, I sort of come in and out of it. At times, like, get quite obsessive and really want to play and study and enjoying it, and then other times, just haven't really even thought about it. I even deleted Facebook from my phone, so I don't even go on the Galaxy forum much anymore. Okay, well, that was a good start, but I guess it was a pretty straightforward game. Definitely not going to be playing at that kind of level for long. Okay, anchored up, so he's got no cube. Oh, interesting that he left there. I'm playing quickly, but it feels like I haven't really had many decisions to make so far. Maybe I've got one now. Make the 4 point. That leaves him fours, double 2 and 2, 6. 14 shots. Leaves us quite nicely placed. Or do we just do this and... Oh, what's the 2? This looks kind of horrible. How are we going to win from here? think we do this. I think we do this. If we get hit, it's not the end of the world. Not that it makes much difference. Probably going to pass. Let's have a look. So, obviously we've got to count the race. 2 up and 32 up, 33 up, 21, 23, 33, 17, 36, 35 behind. But he doesn't have the 4 point. 35's a lot. 35's a lot. But he's still got all those points to clear. He's got a safety the plot and he hasn't made the 4 point. This is where not playing a lot, you know, if you're playing regularly, this is just totally normal. You've got your reference positions dialed in. Here I'm kind of flapping. I'm trying to think like what would be the big mistake. It could be a big blunder because you don't get gammoned and, you know, he doesn't have the 4 point and he doesn't have a spare on the 6. But you're so far behind. .34 pips down. Not all my hits are even 100% wins. I haven't made the 5 point yet. Oh, this is a toss-up. What's going to be a big blunder? I mean, if he had that spare on the 6, I'd definitely pass, but... Come on, let's take it. Fish I am, give some action. Probably terrible. I don't know. I don't know. If I knew... Is this too clever? I mean, 2 6 2 3 5 6. So 2 6 2 3 5 6 5 3. So 8 gives away 8 disasters. Does it pick up on anything? Numbers like 4 2, we get a shot. Sorry if I'm a bit slow, I haven't played in so long. I don't know, those 8 times we get hit are bad. Let's try it. Maybe it's bad because we get gammon those times. We're not getting gammon this game now. Interesting. I was hoping not to cover, so I had an interesting cube decision. That can't be too good when we got some crackers. That was a pity. Oh, I played it well. Let's just have a quick look. So it was, yeah, I knew it was close because I took so long. Small pass, I don't know, maybe on rollout or something it changes. Anyway, small, not a big deal. Pleased I took a long time on that. Yeah, the 6-5 was too clever, too clever. Should have just run. Okay. Forgot my rule. If not sure, go with first instinct. Actually, just thinking, was that 4-2 I played earlier in that game right? Yeah, clearly right to make the 4 points. I'm pleased with that. Okay, so decent start. Double 3. What's going on here? Let's just count the race. So I'm stuck 6, 8, 11, so I'm up one after the roll, so it's close. So my first instinct was maybe this. His 4-2 is good anyway, his double 4 is good anyway. Or a completely different game plan. I can block, do something like this. Blocks his 6s, doesn't leave a shot, makes points, doesn't make my 5. Here, I don't know, I think I'm going to go with this. Does 2 things, blocks and steps up. Maybe we can make the 5 later. Got to step up, I'm dead if I just stay back. I don't really need to count this as to take so much game, he's hardly got a board. Struggling for an inner ball point here. Okay, so we've got an anchor. Otherwise we could just get blitzed out the water. Not very exciting finish. So let's just have a look if there's anything in that game. Uh, 3-1. Let's just see that double 3. I didn't even look at the best play, which was not coming up to the 5. Interesting. Yeah. Well, this, I didn't think of this one. But anyway, this wasn't too bad. Almost an error, just small. Wasn't quite an error, but making this would have been pretty bad. 3-1. So this is the initial 3-1. Wow. Wow, I'm really surprised about this. I thought it was just dead staying back on the... I guess the theory is if you step up, you can roll 5s to escape or attack you. If you stay back, if he doesn't roll a 5, you've got an anchor staying back and then you can focus on attacking him. Whereas this play, I don't know, what are you hoping for an advanced anchor? Anyway, that's really hard, I think, not to step up there, because if you stay back and he makes a point, you're so primed. It's a very unusual position. Good position. I wonder how many people will get this right. Right, onwards and upwards. So nice having done those first 3 roll sequences, because you don't have to think too much on these openers. I could make the 22, but that just gives him freedom. Keep slashing away, I guess. Nothing else, right? That's the 6. Where do we play the 1? Don't like burning from the 6 to the 5, but if I come up here, it doesn't feel right either. Yeah, maybe it is. Sort of. Try that. If I do the 2, maybe that's a 3. Looks a bit, I don't know. Or the other game plan is this. I don't really have timing for a backgammon. This is just not a great game either. Let's try this. Bit more fun anyway, even if it's not right. Bit of action. We hit. We'll come out. In a way, my first instinct was this because it gives us time. He's got some bad numbers here. So I almost want him to play. But it's a big risk because this could be right by a lot. Just going forward. And come in on the 1 or something. If we get hit, we've got more timing. Yeah, maybe we don't have enough timing just to come out even. Okay, let's hit. All of a sudden, we're not playing a backgammon. Could slot the bar. I think this is outfield control and he's stripped loads of returns when he comes in. Could remake, or I could make some outside point here. Not sure about that. Maybe that was not the right idea. Anyway. That was interesting. He came in and covered when he could have double hit. See that? Would you play that? I guess we've got the strong board and he's got the blot, and he would have left zillions of blots. He just plays quietly. So this is a more interesting game anyway. 5-3. Guess we make the 2 outside points and give up the 18, but lose our advanced anchor, but we got the 21. We can't come off here with the plots in his anchor, so we've got to keep this. So the only other play is, I don't know, coming around the corner. It's very hard in general to keep the 21 and 18, so I guess we do this. Well, that's a take. All those anchors and stuff, don't need to count. I think we're still behind. Let's have a just quick Cecchellini. Down 4, 5, 7, 9, 6. Only down 6 pips. Down 6 pips. So we want to. I don't think we want to get into a race when we're down 6, but it is a long race. No, I don't get into losing races. I'd rather have the contact. This is the danger when the anchor is so far back. If we do this, we've only got a 4-point board, even if we get a shot and hit. But on the other hand, if I do this, he's got the pick and passes. It's 5-1, 5-2, 5-3 become good. I've got to keep the board, don't I? And how am I going to win from here? And I lose the race. No, don't think. Just go. What do we stay for? 2-1? Double 1? I guess so. Well, this looks dead now. I can just click finish game. I think it will stop and give us a cube decision if we do get lucky. Last sip of coffee. It's only 7 AM here or something. Sunday morning. First not great game. Looks like a few blunders here. It's difficult. Yeah. I did think about this just to play naturally because he's got bad numbers. It's a huge blunder to hit. And it was a blunder not to run when we were only stuck 6. I counted the race wrong. We were stuck 4 after the roll. Yeah, stuck 4 I probably would have run. 2 pips makes quite a big difference. Even 6 pips, maybe it was right to run. Anyway, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Duplicate 6-4. Somehow I feel like my attention, I've just played 4 games straight, sort of starting to wane. Not played in a while, not that concentrated, so I mean today this game is going to be a chouette, so it's, you know, you've got a bit more time when you're out to think, but just dialing in, trying to get the most out of what you do have in your arsenal is a huge part of backgammon. And the more you play, the sharper you are. You can play on instinct more. I feel like I'm not really thinking anymore. Anyway, I guess. I think the hit's a bit too big, even though he's got blots. Is there anything wrong with this? Well, in Texas is 1s, 2s and 4s, which is dead if he makes that point. So maybe it is bad. I think the race is really close here, a couple of pips in front. Let me just count it again. Stuck 39.28. Up 2. Yeah. He's got 1s, 2s and 4s. I mean, if he fans, this is huge for us. But obviously, this is bad if he rolls 1-1, 1-4, 1-6, 4-1, 4-4, 4-6, 5-1, 4-4, 5-6, double 1. He's got a lot of great numbers here too to blast out the water. This would be a thematic decision in my book. Just don't think we can give him freedom to attack us when he's got the ankle like this. I think I have to hit. Make the point. That gives him an extra blot. It is a blocking point. I don't really want to play with 2 blots. One, 3. So which was the last 4 down here? Outfield control gives him 5-2, 1-2. This gives him 5-4, 1-4. I think this is better because we want the 16, but I'm really not sure. Maybe we can make this next time. Really not sure. 4, 1. Maybe we did want the outfield control. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like the play. I mean, you know, makes a point, but so what? Double 2. Let's just take stock. Calm down. Have a quick count. Stuck 10 and 27 is 30 out 13. 7, 57, 56, 52. Up 25 before the roll. So game plan, just come home. 1. That's the 1. Do we step out with the 3? And it gives him 1s, 4s and 10s, but he's got a blot. It's only really 1, 5 and 4, 5 that we're scared of, and we just want to come home. The other player's this. Then what do I do next time? No, I've got to come out. Come on. Got to come out. And then we've got to bust the board or leave a blot. I think we do this and keep the board and pressures that 1. We do just want to escape. I can't do this, can I? Let's go with this. This gives us 3s and 4s and 6s. I think I can stay pure. So do we have anything here? We're well ahead in the race. He's got 2 blots, but he's got the 5-point anchor. So I roll just something like 6 something escape. He's probably got to take next time. If I hit, I've got a blot. I think I'll keep hold of the cube here. This could be a cube, I don't know. And this is the kind of situation where I'm thinking, in fact, do I even have a cube here? Let's have a look. I don't know, it's over 40 pips. I think I've got a cube. I think I've got to cube this. Just because we haven't got that many bad numbers and we've got some doubles that gin. Like this. Lose your market by too much. When the volatility, when you're winning the game and the volatility works in your favor on the distribution of dice, I always like cubing. So here, I think gammon's a stretch, isn't it? Just play, bank the win. It's quite a difficult game, tricky. Tricky. I didn't love some of the, just wasn't sure. There was some mental toss-ups, so PR could be anything on this game. 4.5 sounds about right. Something's right, something's wrong. Oh, how did I make a mistake on the first move? I forgot this one, double up. 5-4 double 1 double up. I thought dupe the 6-4, but priority when he's made the point is just there, and yeah. Double 4, so I came in, pointed, and the last one, yeah, I lost. I should have kept the outfield control instead of keep that point. Wasn't happy with that decision at the time. So no redouble, even though you're 40 up, and I gave a lecture about the rolls working in our favour. I guess only the big doubles lose the market. He just gets too many flies. Let me just do a quick mini rollout. Is it really a no redouble by 0.2? Yeah. guess there's just too much work to do. Say if you safety this plot and you still got those men there, tricky to get them home maybe. Bit surprised that this is such a massive blunder. I mean, how bad can it be when you're 40 up? Anyway, I'll live with it. A lot of people pass that even. 1, 3, 4. Looks like we've got good things going on. He's got nothing. Easy cube. Double hit. Point on him. Hit twice. Well, I think we'll just do this. Crushing whenever he rolls. And this is a bit passive, even though I love making the bar when he's got so many stuck back on the ace. We just don't want him to anchor, really. Clear to make the 8. Very important. So a bit more interesting game, this one. Just make the 14, I think. I mean, if we make, we don't really need an anchor, but if we make that, where's the 5? I don't want to play in. I think this is a bit too big. There's no need. Swamp the outfield. Yeah, we give him his timing. Okay. A few choices here. My first instinct for some reason was just to play this. It doesn't do that much, but I don't really want to burn. It does give us another man for that. Maybe it's something like this. Just play open. Don't really care about getting hit, put your checkers where you want them. Kind of like the spare on the... Oh, I don't know. Let's just go with this. I think that's probably wrong, but... So he's got good timing now. Put the checkers where you want them. Not really bothered about being hit. Not loving this, but I don't think I have much choice. That's the 4. We clear the point now. It's got some merit, but then, you know. I think I clear it. Play with 1 point to clear. Leave the shot now? Nah. He's got to play. One. Yeah, I'll take them off. I'm gonna have loads off by the time we get hit. Okay, so how do we do in the back game? Pretty well. It's good to play 2.76 again in a tricky back game. It's really close, 0.04. It just shows you, I mean, that this is a no double. Look at that. I guess just too far to go. Funny, in the local charrette I play, quite a few people would pass this, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe no one would pass this. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. A 0.05, no double. Oh, that was interesting. I didn't even see this play out. And here, control everywhere. Yeah, nice move. 6-5. Yeah, I spent a long time on this. Got this. Oh, it's cute. I didn't even think of that for the timing. That's nice. Difficult, but nice. And that was it. So it seems like I played that game okay. On to game 7 of 10. That's the 3. Where's the 1? Is it 24-23 or 20-21? I don't know. Let's try that. Double up. Pressures all the strip points. We're not where he wants to attack us on the edge of the prime. How about 6 and duping the 4s everywhere? Let's try that. Is this crazy? Such strong shape if he doesn't hit. 6s, 2, 4, 1, 5 is 15. Has he got anything else good there? Not really. Maybe he can point on us and we've got a block. The other players, I don't know, this. Or this. What's the race? Up a couple. But it does give us in freedom with the 2s, 3s, 4s to attack. Could play just something passive. And we're up. I don't know. I just like this. Oh, I doubt it was right if it gives him a cube. Oops. It's obviously too big. Looks like double pass. What? It wasn't too big. Whatever, that was good. Whatever I played, yeah, it was small right. Whatever I played, he had a cube. I'm quite surprised actually he had a cube there, but there you go. Yes. He's got a better paw. We don't want to leave too many shots and introduce another block into the equation. Let's try and skip home. I mean, even that. 6 is 4-2, 3-5. 5-2. I think it's just too big. This is so horrible. It's just too big. We're ahead in the race, right? We can't get hit. No, it is the 5 point. Yeah, got a dump. Got a dump. That's all okay when you're a double 6. Looks like a cube. Let's just have a look. Up 17. Clear cube. It takes because it's hard to bring it home. Got some bad numbers here. This looks kind of crazy, but maybe this is better. It just brings us, looks like gives us more play. This is a bit stripped. Winning the race, it's fine. Mm-hmm. 6 is forced. The 4 becomes easy. All over if he misses, but 11 numbers, he's got the 6 point open. I mean, here I'm just stripped, and sometimes he has to break the board even. No shots. I'll go with no shots, not sure, but I'll go with no shots if I'm not sure. I mean, even here you leave, I don't know, 17 or whatever. The other way you're leaving 11 anyway, so you may never have left a shot. It's only the double shots you avoid. Does the extra man matter, or do I take away half a roll? Taking away the roll doesn't matter much. I think may as well get a Snow Gammons extra man off. Might lead to an interesting cube decision in a minute. No. Good game. GG. Again, a no double even. That's not the initial. It's before. Yes, it is. That's close. So all I'm getting wrong is my natural tendency to cube a little bit early. Always done that all my life. I think it's happy with that because I've discussed many times why things can go right in a cash game when you double early. I've forgotten this one. Totally forgotten. A little bit in front after the roll. Maybe I just run, but that gives him freedom. So I'm not even winning giving shots, so I may as well hit. I guess. Don't like giving him a good 6 from the bar. Come on, 2 more games. Try and focus, James. You're losing it a bit. You're losing it, man. Spread my legs or just escape with 1? 1s, 4s, 6s makes pressure on him. My first instinct was this, but it does give him quite a lot to attack with. Let's try this for a change. When he's stacked, we don't really want to get blitzed. If we get missed, we can focus. But I'm not sure. Oh, that would be nice. Too big? Whoops. Sorry, what am I doing here? I don't know, let's just play anything, just for example, and count. What's going on here? I'm up 10, down 15, down 23, down 17, 22, down 20 pips, is that right? Wow. Really down in this race a lot. Okay, maybe I do double hit. He's got the blot. Well, let's at least hit once with a 4. Maybe this is fine because it dupes the 4s and 1s. I think that's enough. It's just too big, too much to do after. Okay, let's do this. Dupes 4s and 1s, hits. Pointy on him is ridiculous. I think we just do this. Looks nice. Not much more scientific than that. Time to hit. He's got the stronger board. We don't want to, but it gets us off the 24 point. And if the only other choices, I don't know. Nah, come on. What are you thinking? Can always re-enter. Don't really want to leave the anchor here, but I mean the other choice is this, and then he makes the point and we're still stuck. I think you have to. Don't think it can be a cube when he's got an anchor, 22 point anchor. Same deal. Don't think we want to leave 162636, so we just do this. Now it probably is a cube. He's got some. I don't know. I think so. The race isn't even that massive. I mean, we are really sorry if we hit or come in terms of market losers. Let me just count. 39, 42, 43, 51 behind on the outside. Really close race. Lose your market. Okay, now I've had enough because you could crunch next time. Ah! The one time where I don't cube early and I missed 2 cubes. That was a double, and that was even, it was a take, but a huge, huge double. No, I did double. I did double that time, missed this one. It's almost a pass there, huge double. It's so often the case. Oh, the double tiger was right. It wasn't too big. My very first instinct when I just double clicked it. I ended up duping the 4s and 1s. It's a nice play. Oh, and I got the third roll wrong as well. Yeah, I knew that come down. I reasoned it out well to hit with a 5, but you don't want to give him a good 6 for free on the outside of the bar. You may as well come down. There's no need to come out there. I mean, he hits with 6 anyway, but I should know that's right. I remember that one as well. Over that. Yeah, but the cube, that's the thing when you don't play for a while. You know, the checker play is always comparative. You can reason one against the other. The cube's absolute, much harder when you lose your reference points. Anyway, last game. I'll try and make it a good one to finish. A bit of a decision here already. up 6 after the roll. I don't think we want to hit. It's too big. We're stuck back. He hits back with too many shots. This leaves us stripped and back. This comes out but gives him dupes the 4s. But it just doesn't really do much. Okay, let's go with this. Brings a spare down, steps up. Not convinced though, it's a bit passive. It lets him attack with a lot. Difficult play for me. One more to play. Do I come in? Nah. Maybe. Then he just comes in and I've got nothing. I mean, I like this. Unstacks a 6. Okay, it gives him some shots, but just plays so well afterwards. It's going to be double pass, whatever happens. So the 5-3 was wrong. Just come out, you're up 6 pips, dupes of 4s. Made the second best play. Okay, so that's 10 games. So how do I see how I played overall? Well, maybe they were easy games, but 3.58, I'm really happy with that. Considering I haven't played Backgammon for 6 months at all. It's about my long-term average, playing just over 3.5. So maybe that shows you don't overplay, kids. You know, you don't need to. Just relax, enjoy the game, play occasionally. I don't know what it shows. I don't know what it shows. That when you practice all the time, like, I don't know, an hour or 2 a day, or not at all, and I play the same. But I think there's too much variance, 10 games anyway. Maybe they were easy. Maybe I should do a 100-game session for myself sometime and see how I go compared to before. Anyway, I'm confident that, you know what, even if I'm playing Sander or Moshi for money for a 4 or 5 hour session, when I'm playing like this, I can't give away that much. Obviously, I'm going to be a dog, but, you know, so what? When I play decent backgammon, don't steam, I can play money against for anyone, and these guys aren't Moshi or Sander, so basically let them pick the stake. I'm quite happy. The decent session. Anyway, I hope you're all well, and maybe I'll try and vlog more than once every 6 months. Take it easy for now. Ciao.